Hello, good day, and welcome back to Our Country Chronicles. I'm Greg. Unfortunately, my beautiful wife ain't doing the video today, but I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, something that we haven't done on this channel, and it's kind of country-ish, I suppose, but not really what your first thought would go to with it. Today we are going to do a lobster and crab feast, and we're going to be doing some shrimp. We're going to be making a shrimp pasta bake, kind of like a shrimp mac and cheese type deal. I've got some taters and I have some corn here ready to go in, get those started boiling, and let's get to it. I've already got the water been on getting warm, so kind of make this process just a little bit quicker. Just adding these into our water. Got those in. Now, I'm going to add just a little bit of salt to this. Cover that up. Now, I've already went ahead. I've got some butter and garlic mixed up here, made our garlic butter. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding this, a little bit of this in to the water that we're going to put the crab and the lobster in. It's important when you fix your crab, and this is snow crab, you want to let it thaw on with cool water. Here, we'll add some seasoning to the water. A little garlic. Everything I make, use black pepper on everything. A little black pepper. Salt. And this is for shrimp and crab boil. Buy this, add it into your water, use this. We're going to add about a tablespoon and a half. Alright, that would be about ready. Now, this water's going good. We're going to add our pasta to the water, or mac and cheese. Let that cook up. going. I'm going to take a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Go ahead and put this in a pan. So now I'm going to use this little cutting board here, and I'm going to take some of our shrimp, put it here on the cutting board. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to first cut the tails off. Set it aside. The majority of our shrimp is going to go into the shrimp and mac and cheese. Now we're going to use some imitation crab. Cut this open here. I completely missed it. Give the macaroni another stir. I'm going to take this and we're going to cut it into smaller chunks. We're going to add this to our pan that we've been letting warm up over here with the oil. Throw our shrimp in. Now, I'm going to cut off right here because everything else is just literally letting all this cook until it gets done, and it should take 15-20 minutes for the little stir fry thing of crab and shrimp we got going. And it's basically just me making sure that the noodles fully cook and the vegetables fully cook. I'll be back with you in just a moment. And we're back, and the crab is done, so we're going to take that out of the water, put it over here in the bowl, let it be sitting cooling, and we're going to get the lobster in, because lobster only takes about 10-15 minutes to cook. And I also want to give a big shout out to Carson. He's a fan of the channel, and he watches us every time we post, so thank you so much, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Alrighty. So now we got the crab cooked up. I'm going to add a little bit of the lemon into the water. Not a lot, just a little. Maybe about half a cup. Now we're going to add the lobster tails in. cover, let that cook. On our shrimp, and just tiniest little bit, maybe like half a teaspoon. I'm just going to do a simple pour. But that's that. Won't be using that anymore. Okay. While we've got this sitting in the pan cooling, we're just going to drizzle a little bit of this into the pan. Got to love garlic butter. We can turn the front burner off. Because our lobster is done. Look at that nice red color that it's turned. That's how you know when your lobster is done, when you put it in and you boil it, it'll be a brown color, and then as it cooks it turns red, and when it's red like this, it's done. If you cook it any longer, your nice tender lobster tail will actually turn into whipped leather. You won't be able to eat it. So I'm straining off the macaroni here. Got that good and strained out. And then check this real quick. Oh yeah. That's looking good. I'm going to preheat the oven 365. Add in our shrimp and crab. Okay, so I've got the shrimp in frying. We're going to use for skewers, and then after I use the rest of the garlic butter here for this. And then once this is done, we're going to take this, add some water and some flour to it. We're going to make a roux, then we're going to add our cheese to add to our mac and cheese. So we had some technical malfunctions in this video, sorry. Normally I'm the cameraman. I'm always behind the camera, of course. That's what my bachelor's degree is for, is photography and videography. My wife doesn't know how to use cameras, so she wasn't paying attention, and the other SD card got full. Instead of switching like we normally do, she just let us run. So I don't know how much of the video you got, but the macaroni's done, and the shrimp and crab is done. The mixture's together. I did the roux. Now I'm adding a dairy-free diet mozzarella cheese on top. I'm just going to sprinkle it around. This is going to last us a couple of days, so maybe. I didn't get this big belly for no reason. And this dairy cheese, it melts up, or non-dairy cheese, I'm sorry, it melts up like dairy cheese. I mean, this would be beautiful on pizza. Got good stretch to it. This will be a good cheesy dinner. Now we're going to pop this in the oven. And basically it's all done, so all we're going to do is just kind of let it all melt and simmer together. And now we just wait. Be back in about 15-20 minutes. And we're back, and our vegetables are finally done. So we're going to take these out of the boiling water here, and we're going to put it all together in our final dish bowl. This is going to be good. Lobster tails. Still a little hot. Add in the crab legs. Fried shrimp here. Now the creme de la creme. Shrimp and crab baked macaroni and cheese. Tonight we feast. It smells delectable. As I say a lot of times in our videos, I wish there was a thing called smell-o-vision, because this smells delicious. It looks delicious. I'm hungry. And I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in today. And from our kitchen to yours, please give this a try. Thank you for joining us on Our Country Chronicles, our Sunday kitchen. I'm Greg. Goodbye. Have a great day.